What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Savage Land. Welcome to another episode of Soapbox. And if you are newcomers here, Soapbox is pretty much just my time on my channel where I just pretty much talk about the day in the life of or the week in the life of a collector. And it comes from whether I did toy hunts, what I received this week in the mail, what I picked up, things I've seen on Facebook, Instagram, all considered around toys, and then with a splash of pop culture in there. But this mainly came from my passion for the 6-inch plastic or 3 3/4-inch plastic or 1 24s. It doesn't matter, man. But it all generated from toys. So, community, we pretty much talk about things just based around what I see in the community, Facebook, Instagram, different toys that's coming out. Also, this week we'll be doing pickups. I picked up a few things, a lot of stuff half off clearance. And of course, we're going to be doing G.I. Joe is G.I. Joe. This week we won't have a hot topic. I want to make this short. I wasn't going to get up here this week, but I just can't stay away, man. I really can't. So I'm going to try to make this one short, but shit, it still might be 15-20 minutes. But no hot topic. I'm probably talking about Giant Man next week. Because right now it's really kind of at a stalwart. Hasn't decreased, but it hasn't went up. And pretty soon it's going to be getting closer for that campaign to end, so it'll eventually heat up to a hot topic. So why not warm up to that? But let's get it jumped off first. Let's get right into it. So this week on community, we'll start off with that first. ACBA has put up their Octoyber photo shoot, and basically what Octoyber is, just like October with toy in the middle, if you're not familiar, it's basically just different people from the community, whether you're somebody prominent, whether you're somebody not, you're a beginner or whatnot, and just basically sparring, battling as far as photos, and which is really not set up like a battle, but of course, you know, when it comes to competition, everybody's food. I don't care what it is. So I've never participated in this, but my man Action Pose Posse off Instagram, he asked me was I gonna do it, because some people actually think my chops are good enough to put it up there, and I'm decent. I need to get better with dioramas, lighting and dioramas, but as far as it comes to posing, that's how I came in to really not necessarily say collecting action figures, but of course in my adulthood, just the different things from the earlier Marvel Legends out of the earlier 2000s, which made me go, wow, this is totally different from the Toy Biz stuff I was playing with as a kid, man. But one I'm interested in is on October 16th. It's called Against an Army. That's something I think I can do, because I'll be honest with you, the only reason, because I wasn't gonna get up here this week, my life is totally busy. I'm to the wire right now, really, and I'll talk about it later on down the road, but right now I'm on the wire right now, but I just can't stay away from these toys. But what I might do is something simple. Either I'm gonna do a white hot, because I just don't have time to mess with a diorama and things of that nature, man. You know, it takes a long time for me to do photos because I'm taking so many and filtering out. But Against an Army, I can use some of my army troopers as the diorama and make a cool plain photo with that. So I'm gonna try to do that. That's October 16th. Let's take a look at something else they might have up. Like October 23rd is OGs only. So it's what, and it's cool too. It sees whatever imagination what photographer or artist is bringing up, and that might be all Toy Biz figures that you do, or all older guys versus younger guys. It's all what your mind says. And first is already passed. Tomorrow is the 4th is To the Rescue. Last One Standing on the 5th. On the 6th, and one more on the 29th. It's called Do You Bleed? Now that's something I might jump on too, because I have a lot of Storm Collectibles blood effects. See how my mind is already starting to work to what I'm gravitating towards too. You don't have to be a part of ACBA. I believe you just have to hashtag, I believe the first information on ACBA on their Instagram or Facebook site. But you can get some more information that is on the board. But Octoyber, good for the mind and good for the hobby. Up next, it's something goofy I wanted to put up. It's Try to Find Wolverine. And the only reason I put this up because it just reminds me of Where's Waldo. They used to have a lot of stuff like this in Scholastic Book Fair. Me and my wife were just talking about that this morning. My daughter's in pre-K and they got a book fair coming up, and I used to talk about all the books I used to get as far as the X-Men or Marvel comics. where it shows everybody's origin, you know, kind of almost like a Bible. I have one of them now that I brought in Second and Charles. But that type of stuff right there, the posters, the Lamborghini posters, this poster right here just reminds me of. And I found Wolverine too. Maybe you can pause it or superimpose it or something. But he's quite, you can see him. If you know where to look for him, what he likes to tear down, you just see him. My brother, my brother, my brother, my brother. That's what this little part right here is about. And first I'll start off by saying shout out to all the brothers doing stuff within the toy community, just in general, comic books and whatnot. Man, it's good to see guys out here really putting their mind and focus into something that's positive and that's pretty cool. But on my brother is, I don't want to hear nobody talking about my brother if you ain't bigging up your other brother. And I have to give it up to Uncle Tim. Lately I've been seeing like just a few people come over like, hey, Uncle Tim sent us, and he sent me a message congratulating me when I got 1,000 subscribers, man. And be honest with you, in my eyes, stuff like that is big, that's huge. Like I say, don't scream my brother if you ain't lending a hand to your brother, which Uncle Tim doesn't have to do anything for me, but it's the extension. Everybody else in their own community do it, but me, I'm just speaking personally as a black man in a black community. Hey man, lend out a hand. Help somebody up. Ask, you ain't gotta do that. How you doing today, brother? You all right? Are you okay? What you going through? So, Uncle Tim, that's huge. The guy who came over and subscribed to my channel, I guess he liked what he saw. Huge shout outs to him, man. And I just give you a salute. You forever in my good graces. I appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Also, this is part of pickups, but I'm just letting you guys know, Toad is on sale at Amazon. The Marvel Legends 20th anniversary, just honoring the Toy Biz line when they had started up. That Toad is $23. And the reason why I got this on community, because I've been waiting on him for a long time. And I was just scrolling. I was going to pick him up on the Hasbro post sale back in maybe about 4 or 5 months ago. But I'm glad I waited till now, because $23, you get 2 head sculpts, you get 2 sets of hands. He has fists, he has crouching hands, and you get 2 diorama fodder pieces, like what I like to call it. And those are 2 little small frogs. So if you're looking for Toad, I was about to call him Frog. If you're looking for Toad, he is on Amazon right now, US, for $23. If you got free shipping, that's why I grabbed 2 of them, because with that year I grabbed 1 to stock and 1 to open up, man. So I think that's a great deal for a great figure. And he has that, everybody that crotch and drop down, he has pretty much a Spider-Man body. I found out he had drop down legs, but I like to call it that Power Ranger or torso, man. But he's a really good figure. I busted him out about the first 5 minutes, knew he was on point. Also, I seen last week was pretty interesting. I was watching ACBA and they said this guy was a little overpriced, but I think all Mezco is a little overpriced. I mean, I don't think they need to be over $100, but from what I experienced with the Destro I got, I really like that figure, and I really like this mask. Is he in a yellow banana suit? No, but that's almost kind of like a Jim Carrey thing. Now I have a few mask comic books that I just collect because I like the cover. They were just really wild. But this looks like a decent figure for $112. I might grab it. I don't know. I might wait till it drops, but I don't know how Mezco is. I really don't buy a lot of Mezco, but I for this figure right here, it almost has to be a Mezco for me. I can't see myself getting another mask figure. Like, this is perfect for him because he's such out of the box. And as far as what he gets a couple of different head sculpts where he's like after he puts the mask on, and he has a head sculpt where he has a bullet in his forehead. That looks really fucking Grimsley right there. This ain't Jim Carrey match. This is the comic book match. It's a little bit more grimmer than Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey made it into his own, kind of goofed it up, which it deserves that. So if you're looking for the wolf head, that's not in here. This is kind of almost beginning of comic book mask here, and for $112, if the price drop especially, I think I might pull the trigger on this. I actually like it. They on ACBA, they say it didn't come with enough. This motherfucker got tons of guns, like tripled up guns, Yosemite Sam shit. So we got plenty of hands. I think if Mezco is like, you either fucking with it or not, and I think I'm fucking with it. Also, last on community, it's been a great clearance season. I mean, it's been wonderful and magnificent. I bought a lot of good things, man. A lot of good toy hunts. The Avengers was half off. G.I. Joe, and this is all Target. Target was a huge part of this too. And then also little knick-knack stuff I found, but great Hawkeye I caught for $24 with a vehicle. Great 2-pack of Dr. Doom, which is a sleeper figure. I really like that, even though it's on an old Iron Man body. Just something about that figure, it just looks dope. Like, that's a figure, like a pocket figure for me, like I would like to carry around. But also, I just caught this Toad for $23. So a lot of good stuff on clearance. Big Bad Toy Store got stuff on clearance, but Target really tore it up. Like, I also picked up another scrap iron for $22. Finally found my mint on card one, because the one I got I actually opened up because I couldn't wait to open him up. And for $22, that is a great figure, man. I wish I could have found like 2 more, like real talk. But I think he'll probably come up for clearance again one day. Walmart been kind of sitting on him for a while too. But man, clearance season has been good. Let's look out for some more clearance season. Ollie's, Target. So it's getting that time where it's time to flush out all of this stuff, and always keep your eyes open on the shelves at Target. Sometimes stuff like that scrap iron, it might still pop up 3 or 4 months down the road because somebody had it in the back, didn't know it was back there. So always keep your eyes peeled. And when it does stuff like that and Target don't want it on its shelf, that damn scrap iron can go for like $10. So look out for clearance season. It's definitely upon us. Alright, so this week on pickups, I pretty much got my pickups in front of me because I don't think I did them last week, and I've been pretty much having the same stuff been playing with for about the past week. So we'll go right through it. As we all know, like I said, I picked up this Hawkeye, $24.99 at Target. This is the one I was looking for right here. This is the one that was missing. I also seen Hulk today too at Target. Like I said, he must have missed out. And in my hometown Target, he must have missed out from the shelves. They must have had in the back, and they put them up there. But when I took it to the thing, it said $41.99. I'm like, nah, that's not cleared out enough for me. I need $29.99 or less, because I already got the Hulk. I'm just really need banners with glasses, because like a jackass, I threw them away when I first got it. Also, Grunt, I'll go over in G.I. Joe Classified, but yes, I did find him from $11.99. This Dr. Doom right here, and Miss Marvel 2-pack. I like the aesthetic. I'll go to her first, Miss Marvel, but she cannot stand to save her damn life. But as far as that figure with the afro and just how she looks on some 70s, late 70s, early 80s shit, like the afro right before we processed it and put the juices and berries in it, that's what she got. She looked like she's ready to listen to Stevie Wonder, Hotter Than July in '83. Like, real talk. Like, I love the aesthetic of this figure, but she cannot stand to save her damn life, and I don't like that because of the high heel boots, that she doesn't have a boot cut. But aesthetic wise, good to go. This Dr. Doom right here, I really like this right here. This is a sleeper. So much, when I was in Charlotte, these figures were on sale for $24. I brought this one at one Target, and then I said I'm gonna go to another Target. If I see this set again, I'm getting one in stock, and I like this Doom that much. Comes with an alternate Dr. Doom head. Comes with a faceless Doom, which is a great head sculpt. I mean, this head sculpt looks magnificent. And then also he comes with a faceplate for a diorama fodder. Also just comes with 2 fisted hands and 2 hands like this, which is, this is great. I don't know what it is about it, this Doom on an Iron Man body, which is paying homage to Secret Wars, the action figure set, because he was in his regular Doom costume in the comic book. One of my favorite covers, either Secret Wars 9 or 10, where he tried to behold the Beyonder's power, and that shit tore him up. He just like destroyed on the front, and that is one of my favorite comic book covers. That shit is tough, yo. Tough. I thought about even putting it on a card one time. Might still do that. But this great sleeper figure. Picked up this Bob and Deadpool. Oh, you know what? I actually got the boxes here too. So yeah. So picked up Grunt. My bad. Picked up Grunt for $11.99. I found him. We'll get in that in G.I. Joe. It's G.I. Joe. I'll show you a little video clip of that. So I have proof. Also picked up Trouble Bubble. This is one of my mint on cards right here. Not one, I only have one. So I decided with the Trouble Bubble first to put that mint on card. What you seeing out here is my loose stuff, because I've been playing with this for the last week. Also, I picked up Scrap Iron at Target for $22. Trouble Bubble cost me regular price on Hasbro Pulse, but I was glad to get in and get me one to put through my 1 through 100 set. This Grunt, I'll buy 10 of those for $11.99. But the jig is up. So here's the second mint on card Dr. Doom. I told you I really like this. This is gonna be like in my top 20 action figures. No bullshit. And here's the Toad for $23. This is the pickup from this week. So I got a lot of good stuff on sale. Half this stuff I got on sale. And here's my second of my Deadpool and Bob 2-pack set. So that's pretty much what came through on pickups. So I had a pretty good week. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 out of the 6 items I got were clearance over half off, man. So great. Give a round of applause for that in general. All right, so now for another week of G.I. Joe is G.I. Joe. And on G.I. Joe is G.I. Joe this week, the Grunt saga is finally over. Take a look. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It is true. The Grunts are $11.99. Had 3 of them at my Target. Guy went back and got them. It was almost like pulling teeth. But I didn't want to have him on camera filming them like I was doing something crazy. So there you have it. $11.99 Grunts is true. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know why they're marked down like that. But also right now, Target has spend 50, get 10 off. Spend 100, get 25 off. So I don't know. I might be grabbing something else just so I can get a cheap price. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The saga of the Grunts is over with. It's a beautiful thing, man, when I can capture what's going on in the community and what I'm actually personally going through on camera. Because like I said, if I wasn't on camera, I'd be doing this off camera. You wouldn't be able to see me, but it's cool to have all of this documented, man. So the saga of the Grunts is over with. It was true. It was true. The Grunts were $11.99. I don't know why they're $11.99. But hey, like I said, I had to get on it before the jig was up. And I believe somebody's priced something wrong because it didn't have a clearance thing on it anyway. But you know, I had them go to the back and get it. Who knows? It might have been on clearance on the aisle, but I didn't give them a chance to do that because I'm such a fucking raptor and I'm all over it. I'm even learning how to open up doors, man. I'm getting smart, communicate. Windows, North Carolina windows, man. They had 3 there, so I got 1 for you. I'm gonna use 1 to stock, and I'm gonna open up 1, man. So if you got 1 and you need it, man, I'm definitely gonna hit you on the gram, man. But the saga of the Grunts for $11.99 is over with. Hopefully in the future, when they're came out and nobody gives a crap anymore, and they're sitting up on clearance on Amazon or something, I can get me some more and do a little bit of switcheroo as far as troop building with them, man. But there you have it. Your boy Savage has found the Grunt. The jig is up. Yes, so I got the Grunt for $11.99. I've been on them since last week. Shout out to my man, North Carolina Windows. He got his own. Just for an update on that, I was gonna let him get one, but he's got some coming. And of course, I'm keeping a Grunt for $11.99. That's what I wanted to do an Army build anyway. So I got 1 min on card, 2 the Army build, and let's just say the jig is up. I don't know why these things were $11.99, but hey, a raptor like me, and I like window clean too. He said I wasn't even gonna do you like that. I was gonna go jump on last window, and I like another raptor communicating, opening doors, get to communicating to each other. Ain't that how them raptors do? They get to communicating, opening doors. But he was on it. I was on it, man, and I think guys like that deserve to go and get that, because Grunt will be in stock. It was really just a hype beast over that. But at the end of the day, it's a great figure, and for $11.99, yeah, I think I deserve that. Let me go grab that. You know, 3 ain't gonna feed the world, so yes, I got all 3, which I was willing to give to one of my collectors, but he's straight. So that saga is over. It's back at $24.99. I would say if you want him, he's definitely worth $24.99 with the extra helmet, the loadout, and just a quality feeling figure. What he reminds me of is a Cobra Trooper, but on the G.I. Joe side, the Cobra Infantry. When it first came out, I thought that was a solid basic figure so much that it won my first top 10, I think of 2020 or 2021, either one of them. But Grunt is no different. I think he's a little bit better than that. I think he's a little bit more on point than that, and I really like him a lot, man. So that is over with. Another thing I've seen is also steel core. Everybody's been complaining about they're too small. And from what I've seen, their bodies are those old Snake Eyes legs, which everybody's been saying. I didn't see it first. And what that is, that makes it look like it's too small because it's really slim. All these newer bucks are a lot thicker, man. Which me, at the end of the day, I really didn't give a damn about those steel core anyway. I actually like the Valorverse version a little bit better, which I don't really care too much about their version, especially the original colorway. I just like that black and green Night Ops Steel Brigade from Valorverse, and when it comes to steel, any damn thing, that's the only one I kind of like. These other ones, I never really cared about them with their lollipop heads. And you can track back to last March, I think I went on a little little conversation about that in one of my episodes. But they're saying they're too small. I don't know. We'll see. This is something, right? I'm gonna try to catch on Amazon like a year later from now and try to see if I can get them half off, because that's what's gonna happen to them. So you guys just wait. You guys wait. Protest them. Also, what I've seen on G.I. Joe is range vipers are half off at Walmart. And what I told you, those range vipers are backstock. So some Walmart, as soon as they touch ground, are gonna chop them in half, even though they just got there. Who knows? Will it be your Walmart? Who knows? But we will see. I think I might wait a little bit around on them too, because I also pre-ordered them, and then I believe I took them off. Yeah, I took them off. Everybody's talking about they get canceled. I didn't see when they were coming up, so that's something I'm gonna kind of fish around for and kind of hunt on Walmart, see if I can get those half off. Also, last but not least, I think this is the last thing, the G.I. Joe Mothership from Super 7. Looks great. What this reminds me of is that Star Wars one that just went up for the HasLab, the size of it, the sheer size, the ghost ship from the Ahsoka, the real big one that was $500. Knowing Super 7, they like to charge. This thing looks huge like that. On top is a Cobra Commander, which is the size of a 3 3/4 Joe. So it's a world building playset, and the top will come off just like the ghost ship, and you'll have a play set inside. I would really like this. If it came to like Giant Man or the Super 7, I would ditch that Giant Man and get this. Even though I don't even collect 3 3/4 Joes, I just like this. This is a little bit more relatable to me, which I really do want that Giant Man. And it might come down to a situation where I might have to make a choice or just can't get neither one of them motherfuckers. Who knows? We gonna see. But they don't have a date yet. They say it's supposed to go up in the fall. I think with Super 7, it's not like a certain amount. It's like whoever wants to get it, they'll hold it up, then close it off, so it doesn't have to reach a certain goal. Which that's probably which way they'll start going with HasLabs, like trying to make you get to this certain amount. Or they might not. They might just say fuck it. But this is the mothership that was never built. It's from the cartoon when it crashes down at the end, about the third year of G.I. Joe. That intro came in with that big mothership that Cobra flies, but it never got made in toy form. And this is a piece. This is a nice piece. I think this is a little bit more relatable even than the Star Wars one that they just put up. So, like I said, we probably just need to wait a little bit. I think they're gonna show it at New York Comic Con and probably do a release date and price. If it's that big, like that ghost ship, I'm thinking $300 to $500 knowing Super 7. I don't know, hopefully it'll be cheap. It didn't look that big to me when I seen it at San Diego Comic Con on TV, but from what I see, it's huge. It looks like it's about that wide, man. So maybe about 3 feet wide, maybe 2 feet long. Who knows? It will be $500 if you can open it up somewhere around there, but we will see. But that's gonna wrap it up for Soapbox this week. Like I said, man, I wasn't gonna do an episode, but I just cannot stay away from this camera. I have to stay in constant contact with my group, man, because even though I'm going through a lot of shit right now, this is therapeutic to me. This is relieving, man. I wouldn't even know what I was going through during this little 30-minute segment or however long it was. But this is the Savage Land, and I'm gonna try to get some more reviews out. I just don't have time. Like all these guys right here, I've been would have put them up on this turnkey table, but I don't. So the closest thing I can do is just get up here and talk with you guys. But who knows? We'll see. Maybe we'll have something in the next week or so. But this is the Savage Land. We do this for the love and beauty of action figures, and doing Soapbox when we really don't feel like it or got time, but we do feel like it because this is what we love. And with that being said, give me a like, comment, subscribe. Until the next time, God bless.